Okay, now I will show you the demo for the events. Okay, we have 4 events, but for this syllabus we will cover only 3. Okay, world event, mouse event, and keyboard event. So we will start with the world event. So world event, for the first category, which is scene activation. So this scene activation allow to change the scene by scene, okay, by creating the world scene method. Okay, so for this example, I want to change from this scene, okay, which is the first ground here is actually the grass ground. Okay, so I want to change when the bunny is jumping, okay, from up to down. So when it move to the down method, so it will change to the new scene, okay, which is the sandy desert scene, which is I will change, okay, from this grass to another scene. Okay, so first we will insert the object. So I have this 2 objects here, bunny 1 and bunny 2. So we start with the step for the scene activation. Okay, so by default all the coding actually we insert here, okay, which is my first method. Okay, and we also have initialize event listener. So in this step we will add the listener that we want. So we have 4 listener here: scene activation, keyboard, and mouse. Okay, the position we will not cover. Okay, so for the first world event, which is scene activation, okay, we have add scene activation listener, and another type for world event is time listener. So for add scene activation listener is actually already added, okay, here. Okay, so add scene activation listener, okay, just by default it will run the my first method scene. Okay, so if you want to add new scene, okay, you just create new scene and then you activate or you call the scene. Okay, so you don't have to add this tab, okay, because if you add this tab, so I show you, so actually the same method or the same function. Okay, so add scene activation listener, so add scene activation listener, so already added. Okay, so you doesn't have to add for the activation scene. So what you need to do is actually just created the scene. So first I want to create a new scene. So you choose this tab and then choose scene and then choose add scene procedure. Okay, add scene procedure. So you need to give the new name for the new method, okay, or the new scene. Okay, so here I give a name of the jump scene. Okay, and then click OK. So this scene already created. Yeah, so you just drop all the statement that you want for the new scene. Okay, but before that I want to add statement or action for my default scene, which is my first method. So for the first method, okay, I want the both bunny will jump up, okay, together. So I choose the block 2 together. So first bunny 1, okay, move up 0.5, and then next is bunny 2, okay, also move up, okay, 0.5. Okay, so this is the first method, okay, for my first method. So for the second scene, which is the new scene that I have created, so I want the background is changed, okay, from this grass to another type of background, which is a sandy desert. Okay, so for our jump scene, okay, I choose new ground, okay, which is you click this ground, okay, you choose this ground, and then choose appearance, which is the first one, which is this ground side paint. Okay, you drag and drop here. Okay, so you can change the background. Okay, you can change the background. Yeah, so for example I choose sandy desert. Okay, so what will happen to the new scene? So both bunny will move down. Okay, both bunny will move down together. Okay, so bunny 1 move down 0.5, and bunny 2 also move down. Okay, 0.5. So we already insert the code, okay, for both scene, okay, default scene, which is my first method, and also the new scene, jump scene. Okay, so this is the code. Okay, the most important part, okay, you have to make sure that this new scene must be activated or must be called. So how to call the new scene? Okay, you go to initialize event listener. So add scene activation listener. So this is the scene activated. Okay, my first method. Only my first method will be activated. Okay, but we want the jump scene also activated. Okay, so we need to drag, okay, this jump scene, okay, to this listener activations. Okay, so you go to this, okay, you choose this, okay, on your left menu here, this. Okay, so for the scene we have my first method and the jump scene, right? So you just click on this jump scene, okay, and then you drag, okay, below the first method. Okay, so meaning that when you run, okay, it will activate the first method scene and then go to the jump scene. Okay, so this is how it will activate it. So I will show you the results. Okay, I restart again. This is the first method. Okay, and then this is the jump scene. So it will change, okay, from the grass to the sandy desert. Okay, so when the first scene, which is my first method, it go up and then down, okay, change to the new scene. So that is how we can change scene by scene. Okay, all right, so for the second type, okay, under world event, okay, is the add time listener. Okay, so add time listener. So for the add time listener, allow event to happen, okay, during in the time interval. So we will continue from the previous scene, okay, from the grass to the sandy desert. So we want the soccer ball to keep on rolling, okay, from one side to another side. So for this listener, meaning that what will happen to the object, okay, during the time interval. Yeah, so we choose the add time listener, and then we choose the time frequency is 0.25. Okay, so we will drop the segment here, but before that we need to set up the scene. Okay, so we need to add object, which is ball. Okay, so this is a ball. Okay, put here. Move okay, I want to move this ball. Okay, so based on this scene, I want the ball will roll, okay, from one side to another side. Okay, so on this time listener, so we already set the time, okay, between 0.25. Okay, what will happen, okay, what will happen to the ball, okay, so the ball first, okay, will roll to the left, okay, 1.0. And then next soccer ball will move left, okay, 0.25. Okay, so this is for the add time listener. Okay, so what will happen to the ball between that time interval, so I will show you the results. Okay, you will start with the first action, okay, which is the jumping of the bunny, and then move to the ball. Okay, so it will keep rolling. Okay, it will keep rolling, okay, without stop. Yeah, so this is the time elapse. Okay, what will you want to have happen to the object? Yeah, so start. Okay, so the ball keep rolling, okay, between the time interval, okay, from the first started scene, okay, until the second scene, which is the new scene, okay, which is the jump scene. Okay, so that is the two types of world events that we can use, okay, for this example, for the first event, okay, which is scene activation or underworld event. Okay, add scene activation listener and add time listener.